Why do people with children often get angry when they find out you don't want any? People tend to like it when others agree with them as it validates their own decisions. In this case, you saying you don't want children is like you saying there's something wrong with having children. Even though you're not actually saying that at all, you're right in saying it's none of their business. You do you, as they say. Misery loves company. I think you've been talking to the wrong people with kids. I have them and aren't mad at all that you or anyone else doesn't want them. I love mine. To the moon and back with no regrets, but FK. I get it, dude. It's rough a lot of the time. No joke. Yes. You're missing out on so many amazing things by not having kids, but you're also making more amazing memories and moments in a different way for yourself. You can't compare experiences because they're not comparable, but choosing not to have kids is not a bad thing. It's actually awesome that you've decided not to have them instead of having them under societal pressure and regretting it. As a parent, I'm personally not offended that you don't want them and applaud anyone who sticks to their guns about it. Good for you. I'm the same as you. 39 and no closer now to wanting kids than when I was 20. Yes. People get personally offended. It's f-king weird. Like me choosing not to reproduce is somehow insulting to them personally. WTF. You are also right, it is legit no one's business. Jealousy. They need validation that they've tortured themselves for a reason but don't get it when they see you living your best life. Sometimes, when they're miserable, their misery likes company. It's like that Instagram trend with, "Oh, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everybody wants this." I think it's the people you are talking to. There is a mix of no kids. Kids of varying ages and dog kids amongst my girlfriends, and none of care either way. I do have one mate who, when my kids are around, is always. This always validates my decision to not have kids, and totally get that rolling on the floor laughing. BCOZ, they want you to go through the same suffering that they did. It's basic human nature to be jealous of others' happiness. I have no idea. I have 4 of my own. You do you. Boo. Makes no difference to me if you don't want kids. Because it forces them to confront the fact that they are filled with regret for having children themselves. Tribalism. Insecurities brought on from lack of validation. Belief that everyone has to do something because that's just what you do and you're not normal otherwise. Some combination of those. If you want to make them feel like an asshat, then after they get angry just say, "Well, it's actually kind of personal, but I am infertile, I just didn't want to say it." I'm not sure how often this happens or in what social circles. But in mine I've not heard of it happening. I have kids. 3 close friends of mine are married and none of them have kids, nor are they planning on doing so. They are in their mid-30s and not actively trying. I also have several single friends who don't have kids and don't seem too concerned about getting married. The couples with kids or the single parents don't have any issue with that or find it odd or something that they disagree with. Everyone has their own path, and I'm glad my friends have found theirs and are enjoying it for the most part. No path is perfect. They all have bumps and turns and such. Twin parent here. I don't get angry at all. It's more of a slight regret in some parts. Children are expensive, noisy, exhausting. You get no spare time and are sleep deprived all the time. And then you have your friend at the same age as you. And he is always fully rested. Has time for hobbies and friends. Has lots of spare money and can go visit other people without having to pack a whole car. And time the commute with the kids' naps and when they'll be hungry. So at least for me, it's seeing how easy my life was before and still would be if I didn't have kids. I still don't get angry. Just slightly annoyed at what I could have but chose not to. To be honest, most people with children don't care unless you're one of those militant idiots who won't shut up about how great child-free is. I have been more annoyed at my childless friend thinking that she has an opinion on how to raise kids, especially when the only thing she had was a dog that was completely neurotic because of the way she treated it. Some time ago, my uncle came back from the movies. We asked how the movie was and he went into a good 5-minute rant of what a bad movie he just watched. Such a waste of time. And all that. Near the end of his rant he gets a phone call from a friend and we hear, "Yeah. Just got back home from the movies." Name of the movie I can't remember. It was great. One of the best ones I've seen this year. Yeah. Totally recommend. Yeah. Have fun, man. And he hung up. And we're like, "Didn't you just say it was garbage?" Quote, "Oh yeah, but I don't want to lose alone." I just had this happen last night. A woman telling me not to rob myself of a child and that mental health shouldn't stop me from having at least one baby because it will give my life purpose. I'm single. Work 2 jobs to make ends meet. Have no family near enough to help. And most importantly, have never wanted kids. I love that people choose to have children. I work where I see kids all the time and absolutely love them. My nieces and nephews are my favorite humans. It's been a lifetime of, "You'll change your mind when you're older," or, "You'll come around, then." Period complications allowed me to sit on the other side of the, "We won't consider a hysterectomy in case you change your mind or your circumstances," meaning relationship change conversation with my OBGYN. Now it's, "Don't rob yourself," and "It can give your life purpose." Some people want kids. Some people want to sleep at night and only spoil their dog. I just happen to fall into the latter category. And I'm not sad about it. I've never run into this problem honestly. Because they are sleepy.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.